Hi Sam. It's great to see you again. Today, we're learning the word
Fortsetzung.
Hi Alex.
Fortsetzung.
That sounds interesting. What does it mean?
Fortsetzung.
means continuation. It's often used to describe the continuation of a story, a series, or even a conversation. The most common usage is in media, like movies or books. But be careful. In English,
Fortsetzung.
might sound like fortification, which is not related at all.
Oh, I see. So it's more about carrying something on.
Exactly. Now, let's dive into some grammar.
Fortsetzung.
Is a feminine noun, so we say
Die Fortsetzung.
the plural is
Die Fortsetzungen.
Got it. So, how would I use it in a sentence?
you could say
Die Fortsetzung des Films war spannend.
which means the continuation of the movie was exciting. In the past tense, you might say
Ich sah die Fortsetzung.
for I saw the continuation. In the perfect, you would say
Ich habe die Fortsetzung gesehen.
which means I have seen the continuation.
What about the imperative? Can I use it that way?
The imperative isn't really common for this word since it's not a verb. But you might tell someone
Sieh die Fortsetzung.
meaning watch the continuation.
That makes sense. Where does the word
Fortsetzung.
come from?
Great question.
Fortsetzung.
Comes from the German prefix,
Fort.
meaning forward or onward, and the root,
Setzen.
which means to set or to place. So, it literally means to set forward.
That's really interesting. I love learning about the origins of words.
I'm glad you enjoy it. The term has evolved over time, and it has been used since the 19th century to describe the continuation of written works, like novels or plays.
So, let's break down the word.
Fortsetzung.
Further.
Sure. As I mentioned, we have the prefix
Fort.
and the root.
Setzen.
Together, they form.
Fortsetzung.
Since this is a compound noun, it follows the head-last rule, meaning the gender is determined by the last part, which is.
Setzung.
And remember, it's feminine because of that ending.
And I can picture a continuation as a road that keeps going.
Exactly. That's a great mnemonic.
Are there similar words we could explore?
Yes. Here are a few. First, we have
Fortbildung,
which means further education. It combines
fort,
with
Bildung,
education. Then there's
Fortschritt,
meaning progress, combining
fort,
and
Schritt,
step. Also, consider,
Absetzung,
which means removal, made from the prefix meaning off or away and
Setzung,
Wow, that's helpful.
and then we have
Besetzung,
meaning casting or occupation from and.
Setzung,
Let's not forget,
Entsetzung,
which means removal as well, combining
Enthsetzung,
and. Another one is,
Heraussetzung,
which means putting out with the prefix.
heraus,
I can see how these connect.
Exactly. All these words share the idea of setting or placing something, though they have different prefixes that alter the meaning.
Can you give me some real-life situations where I might use
Fortsetzung.
Sure. Imagine discussing a TV show with a friend. You could say,
Hast du die letzte Fortsetzung der Serie gesehen?
meaning, did you see the latest continuation of the series?
Got it.
Another situation could be at work. You might say,
Wir müssen die Fortsetzung des Projekts planen.
meaning we need to plan the continuation of the project.
Okay, let me try that.
Wir müssen die Fortsetzung des Projekts machen.
Almost. It's better to say,
Planen.
Right.
Lastly, if you're at a movie, you might say,
Ich freue mich auf die Fortsetzung.
which means I'm looking forward to the continuation.
This is fun.
Ich freue mich auf die Fortsetzung.
I remember you mentioned something about remembering the gender of nouns.
Yes. For.
Fortsetzung.
You can remember it because it ends in, which is typically feminine.
That's helpful.
Also, you could visualize a female character leading the continuation of a story, which reinforces the feminine gender.
What should I keep in mind when using this word?
Fortsetzung.
Is commonly used in both formal and informal contexts. Typical collocations include
Fortsetzung der Geschichte.
continuation of the story,
Fortsetzung des Gesprächs.
continuation of the conversation, and
Fortsetzung der Sitzung.
continuation of the meeting.
Are there any similar words I should avoid mixing it up with?
Yes, be cautious with, which means removal, and
Einstellung.
meaning setting or adjustment. They can sound similar but have different meanings.
Can you give me some example sentences with
Fortsetzung.
Sure. Here are a few.
Die Fortsetzung kommt nächste Woche.
Which means the continuation comes next week. Another one is,
Ich habe die Fortsetzung nicht verstanden.
meaning I didn't understand the continuation.
That's useful.
How about,
Hat die Fortsetzung sehr gut geschrieben.
which translates to he wrote the continuation very well. And for a question, you could say,
Wann erscheint die Fortsetzung?
meaning when is the continuation coming out?
I like these.
One more.
Die Fortsetzung hat die Geschichte spannend gemacht.
Which means the continuation made the story exciting.
Alright, let me see if I can recall some of this. What does
Fortsetzung.
mean?
It means continuation.
Right. And how do you say the continuation in German?
That would be,
Die Fortsetzung.
What's the plural form?
it's,
Die Fortsetzungen.
And the past tense?
you would say,
Ich habe die Fortsetzung gesehen.
And what about the prefix?
the prefix is,
Fort.
meaning forward or onward.
I think I've got it.
Excellent, Sam. Just to recap, today we learned about
Fortsetzung.
its meaning, grammatical forms, and how to use it in sentences. Remember, it's all about carrying things forward, just like a good story.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed today's lesson and feel more confident using
Fortsetzung.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and I look forward to our next lesson together.